Hey guys, it's Trev here back in the garage with the Model 3, and today we're going to be talking about one pedal driving. Now, I have been looking forward to this feature since it was announced, and now I just got the update about 2 days ago. Now, that update also came with a 5% power increase, which is a huge bonus. My car is getting faster over time. But the big feature that I was looking for was that one pedal driving. The idea here is that it will provide a combination of braking and regen when you take your foot off the accelerator pedal that will bring you to a complete stop. So effectively, you should only need to use the accelerator pedal in order to completely drive this car. So we're gonna take a look today at how this first iteration is, how it works, and if it's really effective for day-to-day driving. Because of course, the big benefit here is maximum regen and saving electricity. So let's get in the car and take a look. Okay, here we go, the big update. Now, of course, scheduled departure is really cool. The idea that it will get everything ready for when you're gonna leave. And also the power increase, a 5% power increase, that's great too. Lots of good features. But again, the one that I was really excited for was stopping mode. Now, basically what it's saying here is that this mode will allow for the car to use regenerative braking and the brakes themselves in combination to bring the car to a complete stop. Whereas previously, at anything under 5 miles an hour, it would not use the regen or that combination at all. And the idea here is that you'll be able to have one pedal driving. Now, to enable this, of course, you're going to go to driving, and you can see there's 3 modes now. There's creep, roll, and hold. Now, what it says for hold now is it maximizes range by extending regen braking to lower speeds and automatically blends in brakes to hold the vehicle at a stop. It's not loving the steep driveway at my house. It's trying to come to a complete stop. It's such a steep driveway and I'm trying to push it to keep going. I'm gonna try something here. So we're going 27 kilometers an hour, stop sign, I'm just gonna let go. Oh yeah, brakes right away. Okay, so that's pretty aggressive, but I'm curious to see how it works at a higher speed. So again, guys, I have not been using the brakes at all so far. I'm just gonna take us out to kind of a spot here that doesn't have too much traffic. Okay, stop sign coming up. We'll go for another stop. Now that put us just over the line for the stop sign. And again, one of the things here is that you're really going to have to figure out as the driver, you're going to have to figure out the timing of all of this, of exactly how long does it take at certain speeds to come to a complete stop. And it does take a bit of a change in mentality. So if we go up here to say 60 kilometers an hour and then let go, we'll time it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not a perfect calculation there, but from 60 kilometers an hour, it took about 10 seconds to bring the car to a complete stop here. It seems to just slow down at a pretty gentle pace. Like, you know, it's not hitting the brakes here hard or anything like that. Now it is bringing you to a complete stop, unlike before. And we'll try this again because it's going to take a little bit of timing it out. And I got a stop sign coming up, so I got to take my first guess here at how this works. So I'd probably start letting go about here, and that regen's kicking in. Okay, now I'm going to push her a little bit forward. There we go. Okay, so I think one of the methods here that I'm kind of learning as we do this is to actually start braking earlier. So you're actually not going to brake, you're going to let go of the gas pedal, but start doing it earlier than you normally would. And then if you could tell it's going to stop up a little bit short, then you could continue to press the pedal a little bit to get you up to that next point that you're going to stop. I have to say, this is truly wild, not touching my brake pedal, especially for the fact that I have these monster brakes on the car. It seems weird at first, but now it's becoming a little bit more intuitive, so I'm just gonna have to practice around with it a bit more. So again, I'm gonna come up to a stop sign here, and I'm just gonna let go, and then keep pushing the accelerator lightly. Oh yeah, you could totally figure this out. Yeah, it's just learning to feather it really and finesse it a little bit. And I can definitely see how this is going to increase my average amount of regeneration. But we'll have to do a test to see maybe a week of using it and a week not, to see how many kilowatt hours we use and see if there's any sort of actual difference on a regular basis of driving to and from work and everything like that. Yeah, let's get back to the house and do a few conclusions. I really should put those pumpkins in the garbage. Now, after driving around the neighborhood for 15 minutes and really getting a feel for the one pedal driving, I can say that it definitely does work. You just have to not expect it to brake at the normal rate that you would. You have to brake a little bit early and then just keep using the accelerator pedal to adjust and finesse it to get to the actual stopping location you want. But in the last 15 minutes, the entire drive, I did not touch the brake pedal once, and that is an amazing thing. With stop signs, other cars, everything, it worked really well, and it is very easy to pick up as you keep going. But the big question is going to be, how much extra juice does it make from the previous mode? So I'll do a bit of testing with that in the future, but overall I do like it, and I think you guys should start using it because it is a way to regenerate all the way to stopping, and with a little bit of practice, pretty easy. Now, one thing I really have to say about this is there should be a setting in there for the level of aggressiveness for the regen specific to this mode. So if you are a more aggressive braker or a lighter braker, you should be able to kind of finesse it with at least 2 or 3 different settings for how aggressive the regen is. Now, of course, some might say that the car already has standard and low regen, but I think there's a good opportunity here to have a separate aggressiveness setting just for using the one pedal braking mode, and that could give you a bit more options depending on your driving style. But anyways, guys, that's it for the one pedal braking. One pedal driving. I will be using that throughout this entire week and kind of monitoring it to see the difference in my battery performance and see if I can get a bit of extended range out of that feature alone. Please like and subscribe, guys, if you enjoy the videos. I enjoy making them for you, and we'll keep following along with this little Tesla adventure. Talk to you guys soon.